In the beginning, it was very intriguing because I don't keep secrets very well, and we had to keep it really secret in the very beginning when the board first approved it. Right from the beginning, the staff really did like the design. The design actually was very quiet. The hallways were much more quieter. We came from areas that had like 54 beds to an 18 to 20 bed unit. So it was hard to get used to because at our nurses station, we had one nurses station, and it was hustle and bustle, over at Silver Cross and Joliet. And now we had 2 care centers that the staff could work at. So in the beginning, it was a little hard to get used to because we didn't really see everybody all the time at the desk. But then with our badge system, they would know that a nurse is in the room because the green light would go on, and caregivers would know where to come and find the nurse, because the units were really built not just for nursing, they were for everybody, for respiratory, for lab, radiology, environmental. We wanted everybody to know where everything was at, and that it was really everybody's team's area to work in. One of the best parts is when we were able to get the staff engaged, not only for their great ideas on how we would deliver the care, but also to engage them on what the new building would look like and why the decisions and the adjacencies were made. So we really started out with even giving bus rides over here. We actually started one day, we had what we called the theme, Move That Bus. And that's when employees were over there, the bus moved and they got to take a look at the new building. Jeff Trine would give them hard hats and they'd get to do tours of the building. And then it came down to the departments, and the departments then provided department orientation for their staff so that when they would come aboard, they would know exactly where everything was, from the environmental things to, how they would deliver care. We did drills on how they would get blood. If they had a code, they would know where the crash cart is. And for all areas, they did a great job with the orientation and training. So we spent many hours on that. So actually we did have, when we moved that day, we had patients here at our new campus and we had patients at our old campus, but we had rehearsed that for a long time prior. So when the day came, we had caregivers at both sides where everybody had a pre-scripted role. We actually rolled out what was your role. If you were the nurse, handing off report, or were you the nurse getting all the medications bagged and ready so they could transfer over. And to see the first patient come was just, that was exhilarating. And it was so safe. When they came over, everybody had the right, we had the right amount of staff, we had the right people at the right time for the right care. So it really, for all the departments, went extremely well. I guess what stands out with me now that I've been here almost 49 years is that we have retained the culture. And I think that was one of the biggest things. Ruth always talked about that. How do we maintain the culture from Silver Cross and Joliet and bring it over here? And now we have twice the employees. We have over 3,000 employees, and I think over there we probably had 12 or 1,300 employees. And I am proud to say we have maintained our culture. And it's about hiring the right people for the right job. And the way people get along and the teamwork, it has always stayed. We really haven't wavered in that at all. Silver Cross, happy 10th birthday!